Hey guys, good morning. I did want to, it's Tony. I did want to let you guys know that I will be starting a new running series, essentially testing. This will be on a demo on Forex. I'm not going to use real money because I don't want to use real money, but this is essentially forward testing the breakout strategy on crypto. I was looking at some previous charts, and it looks like for the most part, it tends to be a pretty good strategy, on the running side of when it would actually break. Um, so I think for now, I think it's a good idea for me to start testing. For the most part, I did find that the 4 hour and daily tend to work a little bit better than the other time frames. I wouldn't really use any other. I wouldn't really use any other time frames apart from the 4 hour and daily. For crypto, I wouldn't really use the weekly. This crypto is more of a short-term bursts as opposed to waiting out like a month or something for a price to hit, because crypto tends to be a little more violent when it's with its price action, right? So I will be forward testing the breakout strategy on crypto. And I think the first one I'm going to be doing is doggy. So right now it does look like everything is kind of bullish on crypto right now. So essentially the same thing, highs of what, August 21st at 17, all the way down to relative lows back here of August 8th. Relative high, relative low. Essentially, I would take this trade, I would put a long position to go all the way down to your left where it says long position right here. Whoops. Click that. And you would essentially have a long position, not even as soon as it breaks, right? So you would probably have it somewhere around, I don't want to say here, probably somewhere around like a little bit higher, like a little bit under, like maybe like at 30 cents exactly. Like around 30 cents or whatever, because you still want to do it when it breaks. You don't want to have you don't want to have it on the fib, right? You want to have it on the actual break. So you would add your long position right. I hate that it's covering everything. It should actually be a lot lower. Gotta like eye this. Is that working? So you would set your stop loss at, I hate that. There you go. So that one's actually set up correctly. This is not set up correctly. I'm trying to figure out why. So I want to set this up where, like right there. Yeah, that would basically be close enough, because I need to set it right on the previous fib would be your stop loss. We'll go over there. That's fine. So this is essentially what your trade would look like. This is what it would look like on the 4 hour chart. It's very, very simple. You would have your buy-in a little bit higher above that break of the candle and the close, right? So in this case, it would be the 4 hour close. You would have a candle towards the upside right here. It would close. You would buy in. Your stop loss would be down here at the previous fib of what? 0.786. But essentially what you're doing, you're not actually going to be doing like in stocks, right? You're not actually going to be doing a 5% forecast down. I mean, you can do that technically to be a little bit on the safer side. So you can do like a 5% forecast down and then, take profit here, whatever. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm only going to have two positions. I'm only going to have one position and only two outliers here. So it's only going to be one. That's going to be take profit. And two, that's going to be my stop loss. That's it. That's all I'm going to have. All I'm going to have is this. This is essentially your chart. Pretty basic chart. And the return here is what? Almost a 2. It's almost a 2x. So you're basically risking, 1 to make $2. And that's essentially it. Very, very, very basic strategy. If it goes past this and it breaks and it closes a candle, cool, buy it. Close out at the fib. If it doesn't break this, or if you do go in and then it goes down, boom, your stop loss is right there at the previous fib. That's really it. Nothing else to it. There's nothing complicated. It's really, really, really that easy. I wouldn't recommend putting your buy-in price at the fib, because again, like we said, it has to have a break. Like you have to go over relative highs, and then that's when you would actually take your buy-in. So I'll give you guys an example for XRP. right? Where is it? We'll use Bitstamp, sure. Yeah, so we'll use Bitstamp, right? Again, what happened here? You had a 4-hour close on the upside for XRP, 4-hour close. You would have probably gone in somewhere at 84, 84 cents at XRP, and you would have ridden all the way up to the, Jesus Christ. You would have ridden it all the way up to the next fib. And this essentially would have been, this should probably be a little bit higher. This would probably be like right here somewhere, maybe. Like right there. As soon as you have a close, right? And this would have been a, a 2.17 return. Right? So again, your buying would have been here, somewhere there. Here, I'll make it easier for you guys. So take profit would have been there. Your buying would have been like right there. And then your stop loss would have been down here. That's where your stop loss would have been. And the crazy part is here, whoops, don't need that. The crazy part is here, you have this 4-hour candle up here, right? Look at this 4-hour candle. It wicked up here, but it didn't close. It didn't close that 4-hour candle up here. It wicked, came right back down. And it almost broke previous support. So you would have been stopped down here if it would have crossed that, right? But again, that's why you gotta wait for that close, because instead of you getting in right here on at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or sorry, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you would have gotten in here 5 in the morning. Then you would have had to wait like almost 10 hours to basically get out of this, to have this position actually run on the upside. And it's not even confirmation. This is why you need a full candle close on the upside. You're looking at this on the 4 hours, so you need a full 4-hour candle close on the upside. More than likely, you would have probably gotten in at a price of like 85 cents. You would have probably been here at 85 cents, and you would have ran this all the way up to the next fib. But again, you have to wait for the candle close. That's essentially it. And it's a pretty common sense trade. It's more of like, is bullish, is XRP, is crypto bullish basically, or is this specific crypto bullish? That's really it. That's your sentiment. Is this specific crypto bullish, or is crypto bullish for right now? If it is, cool, you can do the breakout strategy. If we're in a downtrend and you're thinking like, oh, I can still do it, no. Remember, you guys have to remember that the breakout strategy is made specifically for bullish trends. It's not made for bearish trends. And you guys can test this over and over and over again. I mean, it works relatively okay. But on the downside, you can't use this on the reverse side for a bearish trend, because it doesn't work the same way. Because when it's going towards the downside, it doesn't fall the same percentages as it does to the upside. So I mean, you guys can test it if you want. But again, new series, I will be trading this on Forex to show you guys, or I don't even need to trade it on Forex. I just have to follow up on I basically just set it up on TradingView, and then we just follow up. I don't even need to trade this on Forex, or even do really any money on Forex, to be honest. But yeah, this would be your simple trade, the breakout strategy on crypto. And remember, you have to have a clear chart. So on XRP, again, removing everything from XRP. Let's remove everything right here. You can essentially do the same thing here. So relative high, relative low down here, using relative low of August 8th again. Where would you actually have a full candle close open? So you would probably get in like right here at like $1.09. That would be your entry, right? So let's set up a long position. We'll set it up like right here. This is probably where you would take your trade. Maybe more than likely the 4-hour candle, if it closes to the upside, it'll probably close around here somewhere. Your actual stop loss would be like right there somewhere. And then your take profit would be up here. Would be right there. See? And just on this trade, you would have a 2.3 R&R. So it means that for every $1 you make, you're gonna make $2.30. Or you're gonna risk $1 and you're gonna make $2.32. But again, you would only run this up to the upside. Your take profit again is gonna be that fib. You remember, you can still do that conservative strategy where you go down like a couple of percentage, whatever, and then do that and then take profit that way. In my opinion, because crypto is so volatile, like I would not do that. I would just do the fib as a take profit, you would have your entry right there, and you would have your stop loss right there. Simple as that. There's really nothing to this. It's very, very, very simple strategy, right? Take profit, basically right there. What you can do too is on the actual entry right here. You can set two you can enter at 2 lots, right? Or you can buy in right here at 2 lots. You can essentially have one run, or you're gonna have one take profit here, and then the second runner you can probably let it keep running and have like a trailing stop on it, possibly, just to have a little bit more profit on the upside if all MAs are intact, right? So if the 50 is above the 200, then you can more than likely leave that as a runner, and it'll maybe keep running for a little bit longer. But again, very simple strategy. The breakout strategy, I'm gonna start forward testing this on crypto, specifically doggy. What I am looking for right now is for doggy to beat what happened here? Finance? There we go. So what we're looking at right now on doggy is for doggy to specifically go over, the 0.30 cent mark, buy in there, buy in at what, 29 cents, and then basically have a candle close and then run that all the way up to 33 cents. That's essentially it. And we have an R&R of 1.88. That's it. So I'll see you guys later. Gonna be forward testing the breakout strategy of crypto, and we'll see how it goes. I went back a couple of charts, years back. It seems to work relatively well, even going back years. So that's why I wanted to forward test it, because that would basically mean that I can just swing trade crypto and pick up a little bit more dough. So I'll see you guys later.